Rocket, welcome in, and congratulations on being officially the fastest thing alive, claiming first in the chat for this stream. That is your first time being first through the doors, if I'm not mistaken. Congratulations. Streak breaker!
It's fucking political! Everything's political!
Hello, Cypher. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I very nearly started the stream late because I was busy looking at the challenges that you can unlock in Ghost Trick. I really need to swap my water cup out for a different one. This one leaks on me every time I drink out of it. Spending half of my streams with a wet lap. It's not fun. My dice don't seem to like Hero Quest. What do you mean? Welcome on, Tidders. Welcome on in, Tidders. Completely missed a word there. Hope you're doing well today. I am being watched. Obviously I can't show you this on stream, but... he moved! Hi, buddy. What's up? Oh, fuck. What's the matter, sneaky boy? I could just see the top of his head over the edge of the chair, just watching me intently. Did you just want pets? Mm-hmm. Get your hand off my keyboard tray. There you go. Hand? Paw. Yeah, I think he just wanted some affection. Better? Do you want to come up on the chair? Let me move the rats I was assembling yesterday. And my hats. Rats and hats. Get your nose off me, tricorn! Oi! Dogs, who'd have them, eh? Oh, you are wound all of a sudden, buddy. You're really warm as well. You've been sunbathing.
Does it have to be human?
Does it have to be mine? Hey, Pomdotera, welcome in. Hello, Primeby, welcome in. I hope everyone's doing well today. Stealth TM, yep, that's my dog. Porthos the Stealthy. Bit of a late night, but not bad. Yeah, same. Though, I had a late night for nice reasons, so... Mostly. I then couldn't get to sleep afterwards, so... You know how I made that joke at the end of the stream yesterday about how I could sit there and just chat with Dee all night? Yeah. We ended up chatting for a couple of hours after the stream finished. And we were looking at something, yeah, no worries, Rocket, that I think you folks will appreciate, actually. So every time I set up for Silent Hill 2, when I'm putting the details in, Twitch gives me like 5 different Silent Hill 2 games to choose from. One of them being the one that's not out yet. One of them being the one that I actually play. One of them is Silent Hill 2 Streets of Rage 2. And we took a look at it last night. It's a full reskin of Streets of Rage 2 with Silent Hill characters and settings. It's a fan game. And it looks so fucking cursed. I really want to play it. And I'm a massive Streets of Rage 2 fan. It's one of the games I grew up with. It's one of the few games that I completed as a kid. Repeatedly. So, I might see if I can find a copy of it and we might stream it sometime. Just for funsies. Best Streets of Rage, don't at me. Okay, so we have 6 chapters of this left. So we're getting close to the end now. I think maybe 1 or 2 streams and it will be done. Wrong button. There is an achievement for getting through the prison break without failing, which we didn't get, obviously, because I got shot at one point, but I guess I'll have to do that offline. Yeah, they've got the same time on them, so that's fine. Oh, no, we beat 12 chapters. So we have 5 chapters left. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. Oh shit, yeah, I didn't do the thing. Been making this like a thing that I do every time, and I forgot to do it. Previously on Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. I need to get a button for that. Big Dead Fella's daughter was got instead, yes. The cop that was in prison for killing his wife. Who didn't actually kill his wife. His daughter killed his wife. Using a Rube Goldberg machine. Which it looks like somebody else tampered with. So how that all works, I don't know. I mean, I do know, I've played this before, but you know what I mean. For the purposes of this stream, how that all works, I don't know. But the Justice Minister has left home. Not Justice Minister. The Justice Minister's wife has left home and taken their sick daughter.
Hello there.
With her. She accidentally killed his wife because the decorative gun was fixed. Yeah. He donned the worst parent ever hat and took all the blame. Yes. All these damn distressing ghost detectives, indeed. I love the trigger warning message. I just thought it was funny that it popped up during this game. Well, to be fair, the Justice Minister, when we rescued him from his untimely fate, spent the entire thing going, what a pathetic man, he should just kill himself. Dude, calm down. This is a family-friendly game. It does get kind of heavy at times, yeah. But anything... Trigger warning is for the chat as much as it is for the games. Yeah, it is.
Oh, dude.
You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? Hello, Michael. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. Speaking of worst parent ever, I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. She was too busy writing one-handed. Yeah, writing her porn and drinking her wine. Like, I have nothing against erotic fiction writers, for the record. We've all dabbled at one point or another. But, yeah, that's the entire reason that she's absconded. The Justice Minister's gone, look, can you tone it down with the filthy books, please? And she's gone, no, I am my own person, I'll do my own thing, and I am taking our child and you will never see her again. Which is just a little bit excessive. She's a bit dramatic, this one. Which, like, samesies, but I'd at least take care of my kid first and foremost. Yeah, exactly. Yes, basically, Tids, that's all it is. He doesn't care if she writes the porn, from what I understand, as long as she's not using his name. Or her, like, official name. If she uses a nom de plume, he'll be fine with it. She's like, I'm the Justice Minister, I've got a certain standard I need to uphold. Please use a pseudonym. We out of here, baby. Yeah. Like, the worst of it is, as well, the porn she's writing is about a Justice Minister. She's writing a book about having an illicit affair with the Justice Minister. Using her actual name. So I can kind of understand where he's coming from. He's just like, whoa, steady on there. People are going to think this is a memoir. The public will crucify me. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. My fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what I brought you. Your fever is... look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is the feverish passion of my darling angel. Oh yeah, she celebrates absolutely everything with her wine as well. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Emily. Oh yeah, she also, she's also refusing contact on his fucking birthday. She's so horrible. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Emily wants to call her father. Now if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Oh yeah, trick time. Nope! Stupid stubby ghost arm! So we can light the lighter. No, that's as far as it goes. Shit. Yeah, that's definitely as far as it goes. Okay. Let's cause some damage. The phone! Haha. Uh-oh. Mama's coming. Emily, I told you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. I don't know, I don't think she is yet. All you do is write weird novels. Oh, that's a little mean. Oh. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Hey, Tabby, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Fuck. I hate you. Okay. Oh, now she's watching. Bitch. Yeah. She is not a very nice mother. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Having a well-earned chill day. Good stuff. Glad to hear it. Like calling your father. Kill her. I hate you. I can hear you, you know. Ooh, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady, so Amelie can call. Papa Bear mode engaged. Yeah, that's fair. I just realised that's a backless dress. She's got to have a good load of tape under there to keep herself in. Indeed. Indeed. I just realised how tiny her feet are as well. They must really hurt. Fire! Okay, fire doesn't help anymore. Mama, what is Papa about to do? Never mind. Nothing you need to know about know right now, Amelie. Why is everything always such a big secret? I'm part of this family too, you know. It's not something for children's ears. You'll understand someday. I don't want to know someday. I want to know now. It's not fair. You just don't want to tell me. I just want to wish Papa a happy birthday. Not tonight. If it was up to me, I'd let her call him. So there is more to it than just the writing side of things. We can turn the knob on the lamp. Can't interact with the candles. Make the clock chime. Ooh. There's a thing up here. It's a rat! Oh, little friend, I'm sorry. Well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Poor little fella. I'm sorry. Oh, poor little guy. I am sorry to the Rodentia in chat. I forgot she does that. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Wow. Very protective of her wine, isn't she? It's cool, just do a murder on her. She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side too. Yeah, I endorse this. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Oh, I'm sorry, little friend. Oh heavens, a blackout! At a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. It looks like we have a hate sync for this game. Do you get to talk with a rat spirit? Let's find out. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Putting the match out in her wine, though. The fuck? Why is her hair a rose? Because it is. Roses are the flower of love, so... Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. His fine gives it a smoky nose. And a woody bite. I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. Yes, yes we do. The rat seems to be unconscious. The ratto is alive, everyone! But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Can't do anything with the hoist. Oh, that poor little butt. Roses may well be the plant of love, but I don't know. She evokes more of a Melanie vibe to me.
You filthy animal.
Well done, Tids. I would faff about with the examining the dictionary, but we can't read. I'll give you 2 guesses, Tabby. Tids is keeping it classy. Okay. Okay, so we can burn brighter. We can turn the crank. Oh, we nearly killed her. Maybe next time. Intrusive thoughts about the cursed scenes are in my mind. Oh no, Rocket. You okay? I'm not enough awake. I'm not waking up to get things. Don't worry about it at all, Tabby. But yeah, she's very buxom. What a naughty chandelier. So this is an entirely, like, cutscene-y bit. I can't do anything. Now I can. So I need to do something else first. Nope. Too short. I better not put out the lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelie a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Brain her with the chandelier, got ya. Yeah, basically. Set her on fire, maybe? Can I interact whilst she's moving about after the first instance? I guess not. That was a resounding no. That does nothing now. Does she ever lean back in her chair, or can we make her? Well, she doesn't seem to. Oh. Okay, so we've got a bin that we can bounce things off of. Welcome back, Prime B. So beside will die trying to slow cook Lupin in an oven. Oh, I see. I see. See, I'm not far enough over to be able to interact with anything on that side of the room. This is as far as I can go. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? Poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. The age-old ghost wiggle, indeed. Ghost wiggle, phantom defective. Yes, Rocket. Nah, she's just going at it. Really, it's quite impressive that she can type that well with one hand and one finger. Is there a discussion about stepladders in this, like in Ace Attorney? Not that I remember. I hate her typing methodology. I hate it so much, that's fair. Like, on a typewriter as well. To be fair, the rat isn't dead. It's just passed out. Poor little thing. Oh no. We don't need to... No, because we tried that before and it didn't do anything. So that should be fine. Okay. I was going to say, please don't mean I have to set the rat on fire. Titters.
You filthy animals.
Goodness gracious. Can't turn the light off. Because it won't do anything. Still can't reach over there. So that's utterly pointless by the looks. Can't do anything with the latch now. So literally all I can do anything with is this. Oh yeah, meds!
Hey pal,
Shit!
remember to take your meds.
Thank you, I forgot too. I accidentally ADHD'd my meds for 2 days straight. My head's all over the place right now. Oh, fucking hell, Tidge, do I know that feeling. Did I medicate yesterday? I don't know if I did. I did medicate yesterday. We're all going to take a quick medication break. Thank you very much for the medication reminder there. Titters. Appropriate, considering. There we go. I am medicated. On the plus side, Primeby, that's the first day I've forgotten to take my meds in over a week. So that's good. Thank you. That is actually quite good for me, because normally I forget at least once a week. If I'm lucky, I remember later in the same day. If not, then... Oops. First time I've forgot since I swapped off a patches about a month ago. That's pretty good then, Tids. I think. Oh dear. Okay, so we can drop the chandelier, but we can't make it burn brighter at the same time. But could we... drop it while it's... No. Okay. I was going to say, can we drop it while it's hot? But apparently not. Because it immediately went back to being not hot. Oh! Such insolence! Maybe next time. Yes! Got you! Get yourself out of that one! Amelie! Amelie, help me! Mama! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Nice! Now burn brighter! Here is to the weakness of my darling angel. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Aww! Stupid ghost arm is too short. Your call is important to us. Please stay in the chandelier. We can, Cypher. What? What is going on here? Amelie, look, do you see this? Help me, please. Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll have to stay up there, spinning too. Spin, mother. Oh no, we're toasting the rat. Sorry, Ratto. Little Ratto friend will be okay. This game is very, very good about not murderating animals. Though they have had a very bad day. What in the world is going on here? See? Ratto's fine. Probably extremely stressed right now, though. That escalated quickly, didn't it just? Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. It's more what out of this world is going on here. You see what you did there? I love the Looney Tunes fall the rat did, yes. It was fantastic. Mother is shouting again. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I don't want to set the rat on fire again. We want to be over here in the phone. There we go. However, the rat was, in fact, not fine. No, the rat is fine. Other than being stressed. Hello, Papa? Amelie?
Hello there.
The Cheese Herald, hello, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a good day. Hey, Cece, how you doing? The rat cast fireball. Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard. They said you were. No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old mama. A bit confused is all. Okay? Why are you confused? Oh, your mean old mama. I mean your mother. What is she up to right now?
Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Okay, Cheese Herald.
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing so much trouble.
No, Amelie. Tied up, but not in the fun way. Indeed, Tids, indeed. I think I have a girlfriend now. Oh, okay, congratulations. I think. Is that a thing to congratulate you for? She's literally swinging from the chandelier. She is! Do you think she knows the song? I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see?
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologise.
I don't think I did anything.
No, it was me. I did it. I put her on the roof. Well, the ceiling.
But okay, I'll apologise.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart.
Aww.
Plot twist, we were Amelie all along.
Mama? I'm sorry.
He's smiling and happy, yep. He just wanted to see his little girl, or talk to his little girl at the very least. She's literally the most important thing in his life. And this woman refused to let them speak to each other. My goodness, why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Amelie.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. I love how they're just having this heartfelt conversation, finally airing their grievances and trying to meet each other on, a middle ground. Whilst her mother is stuck to the ceiling in the chandelier. We fixed the family, we did! This isn't just about saving Lynn. Romance writer on the roof, that less well known Joseph Steenkos screenplay, indeed. Bravo. Is it Steen or Stein? Because I know for our Steen, it's Steen. Middle ground, aka clearing the air, whilst in the air, indeed. Turns out all this family needed was Mum to get chandeliered and almost set on fire. Yep. Je ne sais pas. Yeah. It's Stain. It was never Steen, honest. That reminds me, I have sound alerts I'm supposed to be setting up for people when they come into the stream and I haven't done it yet. Long to-do list of things to add to the stream.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them.
Don't read the porn, child! What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Emily, no!
Okay.
A lot of folks here have heard the story of my first unintentional experience with an adult novel. But for anybody that hasn't, I was really into Anne Rice books when I was a kid. I still am. I love the Vampire Chronicles. But Anne Rice released a series of erotic fiction novellas. Originally under the name of Anne Rampling, but they were then later republished with Anne Rice as the author. And my mother and I, seeing these books in a book club catalogue thing that we were part of when I was a kid, went, "Ooh, Anne Rice books that we don't own. We should fix that." Yeah. Only read a bit of the first one, which I think is reasonable. Never read the other two. My first experience with adult stuff was Lupin. I mean, fair. Lupin can be pretty raunchy, especially the comics. Monkey Punch is a filthy boy. Monkey Punch is the author of the Lupin III manga, for the record. That's not me just word souping there. Though, admittedly, he doesn't like being referred to by that name anymore. It was just the name that was provided when he first started writing it. It's the name he gave to the editor or to the publisher. He just goes by his actual name now, but I always forget his actual name because I'm used to calling him Monkey Punch. Hey, Sinister, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? Kazuhito Kato. That's it, thank you. I know a lot of folks refer to him as Kato-senpai now, or Kato-san. So, yeah. Hey, Rosie, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Folks, if you're not already following Rosie, you really should. Absolutely fantastic streamer. Finally got around to watching June 21 yesterday. Great film. I have still not seen it. Slow really wants to go and see the sequel. But I need to watch the first one first. Which I'll probably do eventually. It's fantastic. Really? Holy shit. There's a lot of love for it. Eating McDonald's and recovering from a protest yesterday. Oh, I hope the protest went well. And McDonald's as a reward for that is perfectly reasonable. What McDonald's have you got? Please, tell me everything. Let me live vicariously through you. It was so good. I'm so glad to hear that. Set aside a good half a day for it. Oh, geez. Okay. Such good visual design. Cool. Triple burgers and medium fry. Lovely. Lovely stuff. I've not had McDonald's in ages. But every time I order for delivery from them, I just order like 3 people's worth of food for me and the dog. Porthos gets chicken nuggets when I go to McDonald's. Because he loves nuggets. Actually, we might be doing that next Saturday. I don't know what's happening with my stream next Saturday because it's a certain special guy's birthday. So I don't know if I'll be busy or not. I have McDonald's mainly because there's little food in the house as we're away next week. Ah, fair play, Cypher. 3 triple burgers, it's definitely more than one person's food all for me. I do not blame you at all, Rosie. One day I'll make nuggies. One day.
You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
I suppose we better do it then. Best kind of food order in my opinion. Yeah, same. Like, I still have food left over from when I ordered takeout on Friday. I had some of it this morning for my breakfast. I'm going to have some of it after the stream. Not too much of it after the stream, actually, because I'm making a roast dinner tonight. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline, looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here it is to Papa and Mama's darling angel. Are we just going to leave her there? All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? Paper straws don't work on milkshakes. Yeah, they tend to disintegrate a bit too quickly for milkshakes, don't they? If I had £4 more, I could have got Domino's that said, 3 to 5. Oh, yes, Rosie. That would have been good too. Something smutty pun about pressing on her. Moving on. Well done, Tids. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody is waiting for the prison van. Always leave out the straw until you're about to start drinking it. Yeah, but they normally put the straw in a lot of places. So, like, when it gets to you, it's already... They made an Nendroid Homelander. Oh god, it's got a milk bucket. Of course it does. That's actually kind of horrifying. Like, the last thing I would want on a shelf is a Chibi Homelander. I love Nendoroids for the record. They're really cute. I've had quite a few of them over the years. I don't have any of them on display at the minute, I don't think. Yeah, the only figures I've got on display at the moment are my Revoltech Lupin and Jigen, and my Revoltech Professor Layton, who all came with tables and chairs. So basically what I've done is I set them up on a corner of my shelf so it looks like they're all sitting in a cafe. The Crash Nendoroid is magnificent. It really is. I was watching Cad Icarus's video about all of his merch the other day, and the Crash Bandicoot Nendoroid is just fantastic. I want the snake one as well. Solid Snake one. It's almost game proportions. It is, and it's got so many customizable bits on it. It's great. Yeah, I think if I was going to get any more Nendoroids, I'd want the snake one. And maybe the Jill from Valhalla one, because that's really cute, and it comes with the little cat, whose name I've forgotten. I'm just amazed that Valhalla got Nendoroids, to be honest with you. Maybe a JoJo one, actually. The JoJo Nendoroids are quite cute. If they made a Resident Evil 1 Jill one. They might have already done that. Would she have a lockpick? Oh, maybe. They do tend to like having really small fiddly bits in the figures that can easily get lost. After all, she is the master of unlocking. I see what you did there. Okay. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camila is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever, quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe. Chris Nendoroid with the boulder, yes. Nothing else will suffice. Like, I don't know if they've done a Resident Evil 4 Leon one. I feel like they might have done. If they have, or heck, if they haven't and they're going to, little golden egg with it. He seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. Seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. Someone 3D print a tiny mousely to go with him. Yes! Yes! I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? I did all the work. You foppish buffoon. An air of unfocused anxiety. It me! Fucking mood titters. One question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Yeah, but you're a ghost, you don't have a bitching coat. I know I don't. I don't even have long ghost arms. I am inferior. Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. Are we gonna go harass him again? I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Yeah, just smile, that'll make you feel better. Surprised the buffoon didn't hit him with, have you tried mindfulness? Yoga, yep. Hi. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. Aww. Aww. It wasn't for the prick in the coat, it was for us. No. He acknowledged our existence. Justice Senpai noticed us. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. Are you ready for some plot, folks? All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right. They don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. The music's so good, isn't it, Brian B? I love the soundtrack for this game. This and the Ace Attorney games just have the best music, in my opinion. And I think they're all by the same composer, so... Oh, I think I get it, yep. Titus is on board now. There we go. They do. Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. And the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. I don't know, I can think of a few solid motives for leaking government secrets. Yeah, you and me both. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. Hey, Arcraft, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder, involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting armor? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that the Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. Being mistaken was a mistake?
We have happy accidents.
Yeah, it wasn't a mistake, it was just a happy accident. I was mistaken, it was a mistake. I had been involved in a mistaken mistake. That was a mistake. It was indeed. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. His huge pen. What's going on? This document, what is this? No, I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. So, can you tell us about this mistake? No. Can we remember anybody else that doesn't remember doing something that they very clearly did? Like, caught on camera kind of very clearly did. Wait, my job involves killing people? That's bad! Yeah, exactly. Suddenly has that realization after many years of being the Justice Minister. Then again, they don't execute people very often. So maybe he hadn't really thought about it. ACAB includes the Justice Minister, yep. Like, they'd essentially outlawed the death penalty in this setting, if I remember rightly. But it wasn't, like, fully officially illegal. It was just that we don't do that anymore. We have moved past the need for that, and then this one case came up, and here we are. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose. But it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. Which nearly got somebody killed. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it.
She's a fiery one, that one. If you don't withdraw that order, I'll tell everyone the truth immediately. I'm moving out.
And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks. Oh, you pocket. Halo, welcome in, and thank you so much for trusting me with your community today. I hope you had a good stream. More Tears of the Kingdom? More Tears of the Kingdom. Ooh. Took an opportunity to have a little stretch there. Welcome on in, Raiders. For anyone that's not been here before, my name is HobbyTan. I am a variety streamer based in Scotland. My pronouns are they, them. And today we are playing some more Ghost Trick. We've just had a big old plot dump. Trusted only today. Hello, Waffle. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, you've been playing Broken Sword. How are you getting on with it? Torpor, thank you for the stretch, the posture check, and the hydrate. Let's get some Meat Mecha maintenance on the go. And perfect timing as well, because I'm guessing all the lovely folks that have just come in from the raid could probably do with a bit of Meat Mecha maintenance themselves. So, lovely viewers. My participation in the Meat Mecha maintenance is mandatory. Yours is actively encouraged. Now is a wonderful time to have a little stretch. Maybe crack your knuckles if you need to. Unshrimp in your chair. And have a little sip of your drink. Maybe even grab a snack. Halo, if you need to pop into the Lurkers Lounge, raid and rest, by all means do so. Same goes for your raiders. Do what is best for you to keep your body ticking over. No eyes, Goblin. Okay. Well, I ain't your parent. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I can encourage you and support you in your decisions, but I cannot tell you what to do. And would not deem to do so. Back at it again. Remembering a lot of the puzzles, but not all of the solutions. That's kind of how I am with this. Or basically any game that I play. You are being raided by Twitch channel HaloNaut. Hello, Taco. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Lovely to see you. Unless you are our parent, thinky face. Spoopy music. Yes. I'm definitely not your parent. I don't think anyone should support my decisions. I don't know, I support your decision to visit the channel. So apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks. I am doing good, thank you very much. Yeah, so we've just found out that the Justice Minister was manipulated, not by, like, not blackmail or something like that, but like a psychic manipulation or something like that, or by a ghost. We don't know the full details yet. Possession, yeah, possession's a good way to describe it. Into signing the execution order of the fellow in the pink painting shirt. Like a puppet on a string, indeed. And that Detective Jowd, the fellow in the smock, and his fellow inmates, because he is currently in prison for murdering his wife, which he didn't do, have all been manipulated into committing crimes in a similar fashion to the way in which the Justice Minister has been manipulated into signing Detective Jowd's execution order. So the plot thickens. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What did you say? Jowd, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit? Ghost? Gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. You know where my power comes from? It's sugar. Sugar! It's also where my power comes from. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. And off he fucks. Inspector! That'll be Lynn. Hiya, Lynn. This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Oh, duty calls. It looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Off we fuck.
I like her rooster comb hair. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? All the characters in this game have really nice designs. Those guards must be so confused. Yeah, just like, ghosts? Manipulators? Guards in the background have no idea what's going on. They're just happy to be there. Same brain cell, yep. The community brain cell is at it again. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsic Park, a place where clearly something big is taking place. They're just standing there like I ain't paid enough to care about this. The manipulator. The person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Oh, the dog's awake. Big stretchy. Hi, buddy. Thank you for the treat for Porthos Torpor. He's turned around in the chair so he can get to the treats now. I've actually still got one from last night to give him, so he's getting two. Hopefully you all heard that. The dog is awake, and so I am awake, indeed. Ooh, the crunch. Good, you did hear the crunch. I need a non-GW brush within the week. Luckily, the store in Prato has one. That's good. I don't actually use GW brushes very often. Crunch is good. I'm glad to hear it. Hello, Kian. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. To Nothingness is the name of the song we have unlocked. Hooray! Cheerful. I should make Crunch actually. Did not lunch foods yet. You should do the lunch thing. Got Stellaris working again. Awesome. Glad to hear that. I plan to not use GW brushes anymore. Yeah, the thing about GW brushes for me is that they're very expensive, and there are perfectly good, in some situations even better, brushes that are a fraction of the cost. I had leftovers as brunch. I had leftovers as breakfast. Shit durability. There's that too, yeah. Okay. So we're on to chapter 14. Chapter 13 was quite a chunky one. I mean, I know we've been chatting and stuff as I've been playing through, and there's been, you know, moments of pause, as it were, but that took like an hour. Excuse me. Temsic Park. The site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. How many chapters does this have? 17, Rocket. We are very close to the end now in the grand scheme of things, but some chapters are longer than others. My empire of gay clone communists was still there. Fantastic news, Kian. Do you want to get down, baby? Okay, give me a sec. There you go. You can get down now. I'll hold the chair. There you go. Good lad. And he immediately moves. Typical. Typical. Potato waffles and a sausage sandwich. Oh, lovely. Size isn't everything unless you're trying to reach stuff with your small bean ghost arms, yeah, which I am trying to do. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. What did she find? How is the pork sausage? The pork sausage is doing well, thank you. He's hiding behind my chair now. I don't know why. I'm headcanoning Trick as Transmass, by the way. He gives that vibe plus short arms. Oh, Sissel! Yeah, that's fair. I'm contemplating on if potato waffle is an insult or not. No, it is not waffle. All waffles are wonderful. I'm bad at names. Don't worry about it at all. Yeah, Sissel is the character we're playing as. Who we don't see very often because we are him, so... Did I go to the wrong park? No, I didn't. There is only one park. There we go. Hey, it's the chicken kitchen chef. Huh? What's he doing here? You know what's good? Potato and turkey meatballs. Yes. So we're having a little roast beef dinner tonight. Which I will be cooking because Slow's not really a big... He's never really cooked a roast dinner before, and the one occasion he attempted it that everybody can remember, the chicken was cooked on the outside and not cooked at all on the inside. So we sort of said, okay, we're never letting you cook a roast dinner again. Because the chicken had been in for ages and it was just completely raw in the middle. Poor Slow, he tried so hard. And nearly killed us all. Let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end and the food delivery is a little late. I mean, it will if the food's cold. That is painful. Yeah. So I'm gonna be cooking a little roast beef joint, and we're gonna have mashed potato. Well, I'm gonna have mashed potatoes. Salmonella is a devil being. It is. A little late. It's already ice cold. Well, shit. No! Stupid ghost arms. There we go. Oh. No, too short. There we go. Welcome back, Tids. A boot. Hi again, Porthos. Did you miss me? Yeah. Okay. Can't do anything with the rugby ball. Boop. Oh. Lynn! 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 She's right there! Is it an American football? Pile-in. I don't know what the difference is, I'll be honest with you. Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for. Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Rugby balls are notably white. Oh, are they? Okay. And constructed differently. No stripes either. Ah, different size and weight. So when I was at school, we didn't use white rugby balls. We used like foam rugby balls that were kind of orange coloured. And that's the only rugby ball I've ever seen, so. Horrible. What is it? There, in the grass. You'd better see for yourself. Much more rounded. Ah, okay. It looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. You there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. My name. What does my name matter? When there are more important things to worry about. Okay. Come now and study these tracts with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching. But we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. But I am interested in your way of death. That sounds like a threat. So let's go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. At least a ghost won't leave fingerprints when disposing of a body, indeed. I have to deal with this sort of person in my day job. Oh no. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. How can you threaten the dead? Ineffectively. Okay, what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the fourth leaflet, in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Eek. I'm coming! Just hold on. I'll be right there. I've located the target, beauty. Girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nap her and come right back to your side. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Eek! Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. hate these fuckers. Blue Man Group or the flailing hippie? They didn't have a photo of the person they wanted to kidnap. No, they didn't. They are the worst kidnappers ever. What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. The blue creeps. Yeah, that's fair. Mino? Mino the mascot. The symbol of Temsic Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. Talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Is it concrete? Is it Sissel? Was it the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? No. Couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? The god was so annoyed they didn't want them as a voice for them. But they do exist. Yeah. The gods truly are wise if they crush the person to shut them up. Gods of the park just like, shut up, hippie. Okay, what we got? Look at that. There's another flame besides mine. Ooh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so? Pardon me, but are you a god? Okay, chat. If Ghostbusters has taught me anything, it's that if someone asks you if you are a god, you say yes. I'm not a god per se. I sincerely doubt it. Sissel has never seen Ghostbusters. And if the hippie now goes, then die, we have a problem. Last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Even if I'm not a god, I can get people worshipping me. Fuck yeah, titters. Exactly, Tabby! Bracing for Stay Puft Marshmallow Man to appear. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. Maybe I'd better try talking to this person. Hello. What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's... you? Hey, Sissel? Oh my, it's... Missile! You look well, for being dead. No worries at all, Halo. Thank you so much for the raid again. I hope you get some good rest under you. Missile was a god all along. Well, dog spelled backwards. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard and I did it! Oh my dog. Ellison? See what you did there. I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead?
I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camilla went out and you left, I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it. And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. And then, here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it, I barked, you bet I did, and I went running after her too.
And then that prick happened.
Then I guess I died. Then I was unconscious for a little while.
That fucker dies tonight, yes.
When I came to, it was all over. Poor, poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big scary lump.
Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me.
Miss Camilla!
Missile obviously gets more powers because doggos are more good. Indeed.
I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right?
All dogs go to stove court, yes. Better than probably anybody else could.
And I remembered what you did for me, how you saved me.
So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death.
You bet I did!
Can we instead get the scooter to fall into landfill?
Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side.
Now we're doing a flashback inside the flashback? Yes, we are, Arcraft.
Now's my chance. I thought I saw the core.
I don't know. It looks pretty far.
You're goddamn right, homie.
That made me jump then.
I stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself.
Bastard's got longer arms than me. I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance?
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
Fuck, puppy got reach. Yep. Is Missile's UI green because he's a dog? He's colourblind. Yeah, I think probably. You're right there. When a small dog has more reach than you, yes. Yeah, yeet. And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside? Right on top of my head.
Well, no, actually.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel.
You can't? Then how did you...
I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a core too.
A single leaf hanging from the tree.
I tried reaching out to the leaf.
What in the world?
I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is.
Swap things with the same shape.
Go ahead and try it. Press swap.
That's incredible. And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it? New mechanic unlocked. Isn't it just Rocket? And that's how I became caught up in this, isn't it?
I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager.
Meager?
Because you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree.
Hey, right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. I don't know, I think I like it the way it is. But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino. So why didn't you swap them, Missile?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach.
No. Wah wah. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised that guy's hair didn't absorb the shock. Hat. I'd rather not have a stranger yelling at me about the Rock of the Gods. Yeah, me either. I must admit it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself.
I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do.
I bet there's something you can do now.
Huh?
If we work together, you and me, hat. Yes, it's a hat. It's like Jotaro's hair. Is it a hat? Is it hair? Is it both? Who knows? No one will ever tell.
Sissel, you think so?
I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me?
Of course!
Naturally! So we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Is it a hat? Is it hair? No, it's powerful. Yep, exactly. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Drop it on Blue Man. If we can, we will. That's gonna make a massive timeline shift, though. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you'll have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. Okay, no, we've already discussed this. It's definitely not a rugby ball. I know now. I've learned. Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Localization trying its hardest, yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press right trigger. That way, you'll be able to control me.
This person does not strike me as someone who knows their sports. Yeah, Sissel has no memories of basically anything. Like, he didn't know what a prison was. He can't read. It's definitely some kind of hand egg. Hey, Dee, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today, mate.
And then, if you press right trigger,
control will come back to me.
Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody.
Okay. Alright, Missile. Your powers are the key this time.
Okay, I'm ready! I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call on me if you find anything you want to try.
Probably the best thing to do is just try a bunch of things and see how it goes. And if I see something we can swap, I should use right trigger. Okay, so we can't go any further than that. I don't want to talk to them, but
Huh? Are you coming back to me again?
No, I wish you would talk to me. We could discuss the gods. Oh boy. Just came this way without giving it much thought, but now there's no call for me to get back. You failed to follow the path of the gods. Yeah, I should have gone the other way. Better start over. Wow, I'll have to go through all that again. I was hoping we could see if there was something over to the left so we could deal with Blue Guy, but no, there's not. Stupid short ghost arms. Ooh, I wonder. Two ghosts aren't allowed to share the same item. Okay, so let me get out of here. Oh, actually, bye. No, that would do. Oh, down. There we go. No, it won't let me swap. I guess it doesn't count because in a three-dimensional world, they are not the same size yet. Okay. But they are. They're not the same shape even.
Look at this funny flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible Mino. It's far too far to swap from here.
Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me. We have to find a way to get this ball closer than that Mino thing. Knock it down from the tree, I say, which is what we're going to try and do. Must be something we can do. Okay, we can't go any further that way. What I'm thinking is... Why aren't they moving? There we go. Damn it. Okay. That was the right idea, but not the right ball. What do you think of my lightning fast pace? I wish you would knock it off, that's what I think. I don't have time to prepare. I think we're going to have to find a way to stop him from running. As far as I can see, the only way to do that is to use the playground equipment. What?
You know, the seesaw, the swing, those things.
Precisely. Except there is one more piece of equipment to be exact. Stop him with the equipment, eh? Maybe I should rethink things here. Okay, we'll go back. So, we've got to slow him down. And then find something to knock the football out of the... every time. Tree. Well, would you look at that? Sure are a whole lot of round things around here.
Oh boy! That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy!
My hair is also round. Let's see. To use Missile's powers, I just tap right trigger. I'll try it and see what happens. Meow. Here Missile comes to save the day. Nope. No! Missile's extendable ghost arm is a little difficult to maneuver where I want it. There we go! That was what I wanted to do before. Okay, no, the globe climber doesn't count as a round thing for the purposes of this. Stupid tiny ghost arm! Okay, so what we're gonna have to do then, I think, is swap those two around. See how that goes. Hey, Soup, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Hope the weather is better for you than it is for me. It's a bit warm again today, but other than that, it's fine here. Oh, that's terrifying, Soup. I hope everything's okay. Okay, let's see if that... Oh, here you come already. I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes. Mistakes? When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed. I've been thinking. If we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over. Stop him, eh? That's the ball again. Oh. That's annoying. No. Ah, stupid tiny ghost arm. There we go. Shit. I wasn't fast enough. Curse. Oh, apparently I cleared the jumping poltergeist challenge. Oh, yeah, missiles in there. I click new game instead of load. They're swapped. Oh no, Rocket! Does it auto-save? No, that's not going to do anything. If I hit the ball, it could have knocked it down. Is that all this umbrella can be used for? For knocking down the rugby ball? Don't forget about my powers. And don't forget about my recklessness of youth. Yeah, okay, we gotta start again. That's fine. It overwrote it. It's 100% right before the final boss. Oh, Rocket, I'm so sorry to hear that. That fucking sucks. Okay, In they come. Right, they need to be... Missile needs to be over here. Nope. Wrong button. There we go. Shit. I am not as powerful as Missile. Okay. Do I have time to fix this? No. I don't think I do. Okay. Okay. We got this. Probably. Things on tight timescales are always a pain in the ass for me. Right, so that's them in. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. That should be fine. Now we have to wait. Can we? No. Our ghost arm is not that long. How did we get up there before? Oh, we have to wait for the paper. Yeah, there we go. Shit. There just doesn't seem to be... I must be missing something. Because I need to get the umbrella somehow before... I literally can't do that. Okay. Can't do anything else with that. Okay. Sounds like a solid plan, Rocket. Right. Fine. No. Swap those two. Swap those two. Oh god, this is so difficult. There we go. Nope. Fuck you, game. There we go. Right. The basketball doesn't bounce high enough. Maybe the baseball will. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can... No. Can't reach the swing. I need to get out of Sissel's way. So I'm gonna pop myself here. No, because I need to get to the oil drum, don't I? Because I have a short ghost arm. So into the trowel I go. Sissel can go this way. Reach the swing when the dude is on it. Yes. But at that point, I don't know if it's really going to do much for us. Power of 4 limbs versus 2. It certainly feels that way, doesn't it? Okay. Do we need missile anywhere? Okay, now I think now we just wait and see. Yeah, there's nothing over there except for the swing. And the swing isn't the same shape as anything else, so... No, we need the tyre first. There we go. Shit. See, that was what I was thinking, but I couldn't get to the umbrella fast enough. I don't know if there's any way for me to get to the umbrella fast enough. Because Missile can't do the same tricks as me. So maybe I need to do something else instead. That's a good thought, Arcraft. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. A lot of the time it cutscenes you when stuff like that's happening, so you can't do any more tricks whilst things are moving about, but let's see. Ah! And then we want to be out of the way. Go. I think that should be okay. Just wait patiently. I wonder if there's anything we could do with Missile here. Yeah, it cutscenes you. You can't do anything. Turn missile into a missile. If only I could, Tabby. If only I could. Okay. I've had another idea. I don't know if it'll work. So we know that needs to be there. Put missile there. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. What if missile swaps two of the round objects during the little bit of jumping that goes on there? We have to wait. Can't reach yet. There we go. What if we do it now? Nothing happens. Or do we know that yet? Okay. Can I? No. A missile can't swap them because they're not the same shape. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No, no, I know all of this missile. Shush, stop, desist. That seems to trigger that. So if I don't do that, maybe they'll just spin around for a little longer. Nope, wrong button. Oh, there's a missile in the way. There we go. Fuck. I keep hitting the wrong buttons and it's not helping matters. Because now I've got to do this again. There we go. Well, dog's awake again, can you tell? You comfy now? Okay. We don't have a lot to work with here. It's just about getting things in the right order at the right time. Being in the right place as well. So we can't do anything until that moves. Everything's on missile at this point. But I don't think missile can really do anything either. There's nothing that's the same shape as the swing, so we can't swap the swing out with anything to slow the hippie down. We have 3 round objects. Honestly, not sure what I can do. Oops. No matter what I do, I need to keep missile kind of out of the way. Oh, rocket. Are you playing it on a console or on PC? Because you could always get a... If you're playing it on PC, you could always get a keyboard to joystick mapper. OGPS2. Oh, okay, then that's really weird then. What if the seesaw is tilted the other way? It doesn't stay tilted for very long, so we can try it, but I don't know if it'll... You know what? It's worth a shot. No, won't let me. Unless I time it absolutely perfectly, perhaps. We could, but it wouldn't do anything, Tids, because there's nothing up there for Missile to interact with. It didn't stay tilted with the basketball. Maybe... Ooh, maybe the tire, though. We'll give it a go. There are occasionally things in these puzzles that are there for no reason, Arcraft. Just... I mean, there is one reason. It gives Sissel something to move to. But, okay. Put missile there. Let's try it this way. It's just put the seesaw back. Nope. God fucking damn it. It's really difficult to... There we go. That was what I wanted. That should stop them, in theory. Only one way to find out, I guess. Let's see, does the seesaw move back? It still moves back even with the tyre on it. That's disappointing. Yeah, that's what we need to do, Tids. That's exactly what we need to do, but Sissel can't get up to the umbrella until the paper is in place. And... you'll see. No. So, Sissel can't move as far as Missile can, as we already know. The only way he can get up to where it needs to be is to be on this thing. Go this way. Do this. Yeah, that doesn't stop them either. Can Sissel influence the spinny thing as it spins? I don't think so. I now can't get back down to find out. Actually, I can. We'll do it this way. Just so that we can find out. We can, but only after the fact. Because it's not in a position for us to actually be able to use it. We can't access it until What's-His-Face is already on it. But maybe if we spin it whilst he's still on it, it'll throw him off? Would you look at that? Yeah, we're doing this again. Okay, we'll just skip through this. There we go. Yeah, potentially. Here he comes. Nope. Don't want to talk to you. Nope. There we go. Swap those two round. Swap them back. Okay. This sets Missile off again. But we need to be over there with Missile. Put Missile here for now. There we go. You were right. Good shout. Didn't see this coming. Don't you know the first thing about Globe Climber? Huh? Even little children treat it with respect it deserves. Yeah, a really good shout there, Arcraft. Thank you very much. I was getting too bogged down in the details and not trying things, so thank you very much. They know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. It does look pretty dangerous. Looks like I'm destined to fly through the air like this for a while. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Maybe he'll just keep spinning around like that for the whole 4 minutes. That would be handy. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand it for that long. Anyway, at least we stopped him from running for a while. Let's do what we can while we have the chance. Oh wow! It's going so fast that the boot isn't where the game thinks it is anymore. There we go. Okay. So... Shit. I didn't press the button in time. Like I was thinking bounce it, but no, we just have to treat it like it's a basket. And it cutscened me before I expected it to. Ah well. At least we know what we're doing now. And now we wait. In Tiny Toon Adventures, that would be called the Happy Go Pukey. Yeah, accurate. I mean, we could hope that the centrifugal force moves some blood into his brain, but I doubt it'd work. Oh, yay, that was perfectly timed there. Occasionally my timing is good. I think our little four-legged friend is still going to need us. I think maybe we stay here. Actually, no, that seems like a dangerous plan. It went too high. Sissel, did you see that? Did you see the seesaw? It really sent that little ball flying, didn't it? We need to swap the balls around. Such a pity. It's too bad it didn't hit the rugby ball and knock it down. Maybe it's a little too light to do that. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe we should try sending up something heavier. Now, baseballs are fairly heavy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Arcraft, don't worry. Nope. Silly me. Put that back where I found it. There we go. Put missile over here. Shit. Sissel can't even move the seesaw when there's a basketball on it. That's... Poor Sissel. This dog is really showing him up. Damn it. Curse my too long ghost arm now. Shit. Okay. Yes, this'll work. Okay. We need to be over here. Sissel's really getting bodied by missile, yeah. Go. Let's be over here where it's safe. Oh. We want to be in the ball. We want to be in the ball. Yeah, or in the umbrella. Either should do the trick. Oh, I waited too long. Let's get our asses in gear. Oh, fuck, I've done it again. You know what? I'm gonna right bumper. Yeah, exactly, Arcraft. Right. Let's get missile in place here. Okay. I don't think it gets enough height, Tids. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. Still in a cutscene. Umbrella won't close, will it? Ball must be in the way. Oh well, guess we don't have to close it. New plan. Yes, I know, Missile. It's the funny flattened ball that's the same shape as the rock. We've been through this. New plan. Oh. We need the tyre there. That is exactly what I'm going to do, Torpor, but I can't do it because we've got the baseball there instead. So we swap the baseball with the basketball, put the tyre there. Sorted. Right. That's all stuff we can do. Leave the tyre where it is. Baseball and basketball. Nope, wrong button. Right trigger. Fuck. Did it again. Every time I forget that I have to do the movement for Sissel first, because he is weak! It's fine, we've got time. We can do this. You can stay there. And now we wait. There we go. Oop. Ta-da! Took a bit, but we got there. What do you think, Missile? With that ball there, I think I can do it. In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then from there, you can swap Mino one more time. Hey, Steen, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready? You bet! Okay. So we have to wait until we can reach, because we're not quite tall enough yet. Trick, 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 trick. Oh, okay, we don't have to do the trick again. Okay, watch me, Sissel. Here I go. Finishing touches. You can do it, Missile. Swap Mino with that ball. Hit. Ta-da! There, how's that? My head has been spared. Shit. Asterix and Obelix game recognizing my PS1 controller. Hey, finally, Rocket. I'm glad you've got something you can play. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. Now Mino is right where he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Fate averted. It ain't a rugby ball. Primples is only a little bit angry about this. Now nobody has to die. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? Talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camila when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camila. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. Angry Welsh noises. Oh, bless you, Primples. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Missile is too good for any of these people. Yeah. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Oh, of course, you're right. Okay, Missile. Have it your way. Hey, SK, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. No, we have not, Tidders. Actually, no, we saw the cat really early in the game, but we haven't seen them since. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. You know, if I had to choose between them, it's simple, but still, yeah. Yeah. Also, if Missile hadn't been there, Miss Camila would have copped for it, and Lynn would have been beside herself. As would Detective Jowd. Hypothesizing intensifies. Okay then, Tidders. He saved her first. And so Camila ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. And I'm not going to say anything either, Tids. Because, like the rest of the Ghost Trick community from when it was only a DS game, I want folks to be able to enjoy the plot without the spoilers that other communities would quite happily foist on them. As much as I'm very excited about how you're all going to react to the way the game ends. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's alright, after all. After all, she has me! Missile? Are you in there? Miss Lynn! Leave Miss Camila to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Miss Lynn! Well done, Lynn. You lost the dog. Going to leave it up to Missile. Missile! Fucking Lynn. Yes, that would have been good, Arcraft. But it's very likely that, because we can only go back for 4 minutes, that we wouldn't have been able to save Missile either way. It had happened too long ago. Because all of this happened, like, before Camila was kidnapped. Good thing the wind only affects her coat and not her dress, or we wouldn't be playing this on Twitch. Yep. Must be quite cold. Oh, the hippie's awake. Ooh. I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me, pardon me. My apologies, this is for you. Oh. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. It's fine, she's got dress tape on her thighs, or a lot of starch. Could be sock glue. That stuff is amazing. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerised by my beauty. Oh, Sissel! Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue! Excuse me, but are you... No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? Are you talking about... Have you met this strange young man before, Lynn? I don't remember, but he said 10 years ago, and this park could only be one thing that I can think of. Looks like I better talk to Mr. Leaflet here. Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. That isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? It could just be coincidence. But apparently you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. Hey, Missile. Missile. Wait a minute. You say gods, but do you mean dogs? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods, Temsic Park. The Rock of the Gods? The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So this rock you've been talking about, it's a meteorite? Precisely! It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! We've heard this before. I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. My name is Lynn, not Shirley. You can have a good joke. I thought about it. You can have a good joke. Plot twist, the scream was Sissel. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick, it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer, that's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back.
Emily Paines shared. X20, I'm going to Copenhagen today.
Oh, cool. Hello, Amelia. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. And thank you very much for the bits. Why do I get the feeling we know the person holding her hostage? Well, we might. But there it is. Yet another person that Detective Jowd is accused of killing, sort of. He accuses himself. But he didn't kill. I love when I get pissed in my back. Oh my. Oh my.
You filthy animals.
The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. So Detective Jowd just somehow manages to get himself into situations where he looks like the bad guy when he's not actually done anything, so he's like the laziest cop ever. A lot of people seem to die around him though, yeah. World's unluckiest detective, indeed. 10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods. Poor Jowd. Yeah. Oh my, I can't believe it. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsik, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. And there it is. I never knew about this Temsik. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. But that's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. Strange you never heard of it, Lynn. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temsik after the name of this park that it fell in, and then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods, that is my mission. I see. I want to know how long they've been living in the park for. 'Cause, I'm taking you with me, Missile. So, 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that. But Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsik thing. And if he knew... And the man died. I took his life. What was that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives. Like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. We found the music box, Detective Jowd. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanella, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Oh, Detective Jowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know. Yeah, that's definitely a knack. And not brute force, yeah. Calls that a knack? Looks more like brute strength to me. Speaking of Doctor Who, that music box is a fucking TARDIS. Raw strength can be a knack, yeah, fair. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. He said it, not me. In that case... In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. So this is the Rube Goldberg machine that killed Camilla's mother. It was supposed to be a birthday surprise. Went horribly, horribly wrong. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. You'd think she'd have checked it. You remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it, on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed. There in that room, that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. We did it! Apparently Arcraft, yeah. Whatever this place is policing at its finest, clearly. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. More plot time! Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now, without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. It's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions. In order to find out the truth about us. Fair enough. Fire away. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister too. Oh! Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Ooh. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too? There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it? And why did they do it? That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right? I knew it! See, Detective Jowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jowd about it. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town. I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. That seals it. Camilla's the bad guy all along. Yep, he called it. So you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If that's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true. You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Is Jowd one of those basket cases who compulsively confesses to every crime that happens? Kind of, yeah. He harbours a lot of guilt, and directs it in interesting places as a result. Another place? Like a crime hypochondriac? It's a hypercrime-riac. No, somebody died in the city. I must pay the price for it. Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down in the park. Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault.
Detective Jowd.
All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn.
So the man who grabbed me died that day.
These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene.
But hold on, Detective Jowd. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight, and he died right in front of me.
By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Sissel.
What?
From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Mr. Minister. Inspector Cabanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately, and wait for our call. The name I knew you by was Xed Pmal. Gee, I wonder what that could be. The real villain is Pixar. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What is going on? Inspector Cabanella? The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. And that is where we will leave this for the week. Because they were two quite chunky episodes. Lot of lore in there. How are we feeling about it, folks? Cliffhanger! Yep. Oh, okay. So, I I have ideas and I'm eager to be proved right. I am looking forward to seeing if you are proven right on your ideas. I'm going to put us into BRB for a little bit. I am going to go and put the joint in the oven and set things up for the speedrun portion of the stream. So, say 5-10 minutes before I'm back. The stream may blip briefly while I set things up, so don't panic if I go offline very, very briefly.
Here's a wee reminder, folks. Go and take your meds if you
Lovely
haven't already.
stuff, Tids. Thank you very much. So, everybody, as Tids has suggested, now is a fantastic time to hydrate, medicate, have a stretch, get a snack, get yourself nice and comfy. I would be very skeptical, but I guess since you've already played it, they will not utterly ruin it. I genuinely really love this story. I really love this game. I haven't played it since I was a teenager, so we'll see how it holds up after a lot of time, but no, I do really like it. And I know folks have really enjoyed the journey so far, so hopefully we all enjoy the ending. Which we might just marathon what's left of it next weekend. And if that means I do shorter speedrun segment, I'll do a short speedrun segment. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to put us into BRB. Have a stretch. Grab a snack. Get yourself a refresh on your drink. I know I need to. And when I come back, we will do a Narita Boy 100% speedrun. So, I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Doing these. And considering the content of it, I figured this was the best way to do it.
Oh, well, I'm Cannabeth, chosen undead, and I must collect all of the lost souls and rekindle the first flame. Oh, well.
There you go, Hans. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly fucking didn't. And now I need to look at that adorable squirrel. Also, who's playing a fucking theremin? Nobody can help me now. Okay. I think this is another jump like we've just done. I'm just not sure how much to cook it. Oh fuck! Yes, we did. We see. Were you there when the big pink mushroom hit? Jesus. It's just been that